Hello, you guys, and thank y'all for tuning in to this week's episode of the Journey Podcast, where I am your host, Kiera. It is Talk About It Thursday, and I'm super, super excited to be spending time with you guys once again. It is a new season, it's a new day. I hope that your week was good thus far, for real. For me, my week has been extremely um productive. I've gotten a lot done this week, and so I'm super excited about that. I hope the same for you and whatever um being productive looks like for you. Um yeah, so let's go ahead and get into today's episode. Today we are talking about, we're just piggybacking off of the fact that everything is rebranded right now. We're rebranding right now, so we're in a season of rebranding. This new season, I'm so excited about, and so one of the most important things when rebranding that I'd like to talk about. Hold on just a second. I don't know why it's happened. Um, like for me, in this season, just starting out, I have found it necessary to um let a lot of things go. So, like I was telling you guys Sunday, um, yeah. Like I was telling you guys Sunday, I feel like I've healed from a lot of things that um I included as a part of my identity, as far as like my imposter syndrome and things like that, my childhood and stuff like that. So I had to, in order for me to do that, I had to let a lot of things go, that for some reason I just was holding on to. And it's almost in a sense where it's like I'm hoarding, like I was hoarding things, um, to um that, well, I wouldn't say hoarding things to be sad about, but hoarding things that were detrimental to my mental health, and sometimes even to my health, for real, honestly. So um having to let go of those things might, when it's almost like your favorite toy, it's your favorite hurt. And it's not that it's your favorite, it's the most impactful hurt. So I wouldn't say my favorite hurt. I should have not said that. But yeah. It's like you're so used to telling that sad story. You're so used to saying, well, and it's not even that you're looking for sympathy. It's just like I can't say what, I can't say what it um is that, like, that's your story, that is, those things that happened are a part of who, what made, like, how you got to where you are today. I don't want to say what made you who you are, because like I said, you don't want to identify as those hurts, you don't want to identify as someone that's depressed. You don't want to, like, you don't want, I don't want to speak for anybody else, but I can say that I don't want to identify as someone that is depressed, or someone um that just has a really poor mental health um status. And so while I like to identify as someone that is in a good space, I have to own and claim that good space. If that makes sense. And you know what? Sometimes I record these episodes, and I think about some of the things that I said, and I wish that I would have said something differently, but I mean, it is what it is. I feel like letting go is definitely a major part in rebranding. So letting go of what was, um and moving forward, being able to move forward. A lot of the times we get stagnant in comfortability. Yeah. So we get somewhere, we get comfortable, and it's like, okay, we can't move because, like, This is this is nice. This is good. This is comfortable. This is easy. Um and honestly, what I really think that we were designed to do, we were designed to keep going, like not to get caught up in one space because there's always more. So there's always more to learn. There's always more growing that can be done. There's always more knowledge that you can obtain. So it's like, don't stop there. You get from one level, you reach a new level, and then you're just like, okay, I'm at this new level. I like this. It's comfortable. It's nice. And so while it's nice, there are nicer things to obtain. Does it make sense? And so we have to learn to let go. Let go of the because sometimes while we're stagnant in a thing, that thing is evolving constantly. So, um, here we are. We're not growing in any way. We're just like, okay, this is good. This is comfortable. This is what I'm gonna do. And so a lot of the times we get stuck there and we just stay there and we stay in that thing. And I want to give you guys an example. Um, I want to give you guys a really good example of what that looks like so that way it's not like I'm just talking and um like with a job. Let's use a job for instance. And so here it is, you started I like to use like the entry level kind of thing. Um, I like to use that. Hold on. Um, and so here you are. You started this job, entry level, and you've learned so much. So you learned all these things and you apply them to the position that you're in. However, all the things that you learned have given you the capability to step up to take on more responsibility. Um, but you're so comfortable in the little bit that you're doing and like, okay, this is easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. And you get to a point where there is no challenge. And so you're not being challenged in any way because like I said, you could do this with your eyes closed. So what's next for you? Do you not want to make more? Do you not want to um see what the next level looks like, what you can learn on the next level. Um, and so, in a, in a, in the aspect where, okay, yourself, okay, so what does that look like with yourself? Here you are, um, you've mastered being a good parent. You've mastered like this level of okay, I'm healed, and so I'm going to I did this healing on behalf of not just myself but for my children. And so what are you going to do with the knowledge that you have gained in your healing? What are you going to do with the tools that you've gained? Are you going to grow and just be go from being a good parent to being like amazing, where you're doing more than just basic? So you're doing more than just a basic like, oh, I'm making sure my kids are good. Now you're enrolling them on things and taking on more responsibility. Like it's you're putting more on your plate, but the more that you put on your plate, the more that you're shaping yourself to be um what's the word I want to use? um just a better version. Like you're just like you're stronger, a stronger individual. It's not like you're not just a surface, you're not an entry level, you're not the entry level version of yourself where you're like just learning. Like you're skilled. And so you're applying these skills to become better and better and better. And now you're taking on more things and you are putting more on your plate willingly to grow and learn. And so as you grow and learn to be a better person, a better individual, when you go to do other things like be a friend, be an employee, you can apply these things to that. And you just make yourself, um, you're rebranded and you just make yourself, more marketable. Where like, oh, I want to be that person's friend because they just bring a lot to the table. Or, ooh, I would love for this person to be an employee with my company because they bring a lot to the table. You know, the skills that they possess, although they possess them on an individual level, like a personal level, um, you just being a good person helps you to be a better friend, be a better spouse, be a better employee, be a better, like, whatever it is that you are. You just taking that time and rebranding yourself and using those tools to the best of your ability and using them in their fullness. You know, just like you learn these things, use the things that you have learned. See how can I implement the fact that um I healed from my imposter syndrome? How can I show up boldly in different aspects of my life, not just as a mom, but as a parent at the school? So here I am now. I don't have imposter syndrome. I know who I am, and y'all better know, y'all gonna know who I am too up at school. You know, you just never, like, it's just different things. And so here we are possessing these tools, and sometimes we get so like, okay, well, I learned this in this aspect, so I'm just going to apply this to this aspect, when really these tools can be used. These are multi-purpose tools. These tools can be used in different environments, like cleaning products. So just because um you know, Dawn, the just because we use Dawn dish detergent for dishes, they are cleaning off a duck in the commercial. There's a duck on the bottle. And so you can use this. This is good. This is perfect for what you initially needed it for. However, it's also good for other things. It can help with other things. You can clean a greasy duck off with it. and so, and so that's just an example how like it's important to make sure that um that you are utilizing the tools in their fullness, the tools that you possess. You're using them in the different aspects of your life. You're using them um to become more marketable, to be like, you know, um it's just, you want to make sure that you're not, you're the multi-purposes, the multiple purposes that this tool has, you are utilizing it for that. And like I said, so often and when I say we, I'm including myself in this, because I have gotten so comfortable in like, oh, okay, I'm at a new level. This is good. I like this. This is healthy. This is comfortable, and I don't need to. And I think the um the term, like, if it's not broke, then don't fix it. But it's not necessarily that it's broken. Um it's a matter of, it can be better, you know? Um just because you have something that is in good condition, that doesn't mean don't tune it up. Don't make it better. Don't add things to it. In all things grow, you know? I like that. I like that. In all things grow. In all things evolve. It's so important to just take those opportunities. Sometimes we miss out on opportunities because we're comfortable. And to me, that's not okay. I want I want so bad to be the best version of myself that I look for opportunities to grow. Um I look for friends that are knowledgeable in ways that I'm not knowledgeable. I look for opportunities to learn something. Um I'm on like different apps. I'm looking at different videos and stuff, just looking at ways to sharpen my skills, ways to, excuse me, to evolve in the things that I'm doing right now. And so what are other people doing that are doing the same thing? Like, how did they start? Did they were they on this level that I'm on right now? What's next? What's the next level after this? And so sometimes we don't see what the next level is because we're comfortable on that level. It's like we're not looking beyond the horizon. And so it's like, okay, I see the horizon. That's all. You know, when there's so many other little um, things that are happening, that are going on, that are making the horizon what it is, that's making the horizon better and better and better than what you see from your point of view. And so I hope this all is making sense. Because Cause sometimes it feels like I'm just talking because no one's talking back to me in some of these episodes. And so it's like, yeah, I hope I'm not all over the place. Cause I like for there to be structure. So give me feedback, guys. Um, yeah, I'm just it's time. I know for me it was time to let go of a lot of the things that I just was holding on to a point where I just could not um I couldn't use the tools that I had possessed because I was so focused on like all the things that had happened. It's just like, okay, when I was this age, and I like I said, I'm guilty of it, but letting go is definitely important. Let go of all the things on each level. Like, okay, let go of let go of that. Like, sometimes we get so excited about like getting to the new level, I think, that is like, oh, I can't let go of the excitement that I started this. Okay, let go of that. Let's move forward because you're gonna stay in that starting mindset if you don't let go, if you don't keep moving. Like, you gotta keep moving forward. I hope this makes sense. So okay, let's talk about like the podcast. I had gotten so excited that I started that everything was about the fact that I started versus like the evolution of the podcast. It was like, man, I can't believe I started. Oh, I can't believe. So I was so busy thinking about the fact that I started that I couldn't think about um adding, or growing or expanding or things like that. And so I had to get to a point where I had to let go of that excitement because it's not necessarily like I forgot about it, but I had to um put my mind in a what's next. Okay, you started, what's next? Okay, like, yeah, and sometimes we start things and we get so caught up in the fact that we started it, and that's enough for us. Oh, I started it, that's cool. That's it. There's no I just want that's all I wanted to do is just start. Whether I continue on with it doesn't matter. I started. I started, that's all. um and so not being able to let go, I can say um sometimes it can hold you back. It can hold you back from what's next because you're, like I said, you're so focused on what it is. You're literally carrying um you're literally just carrying the excitement or the sadness um of the things that are holding you back when you don't let go. So I hope you guys I hope you guys like today's episode. Um like I said, it's important to let go, and learning to let go is not always easy. It's definitely a process, but the process is one that is definitely worth um navigating through. And so the homework, because I like giving homework. I want to be a teacher. Not really, but I want to teach. I don't want to like teach like school, but I want to teach something. I don't know. But anyways, the homework is the homework is what are you carrying? Um these days that you need to let go of? What are you carrying that may be holding you back from what's next for you? Let me know. I love you guys with my whole heart, per usual. I cannot wait to see you guys Sunday. I'm excited about Sunday's episode. I hope that you are too. I hope that you guys are all caught up on all the things. And yeah, all the things. Um, enjoy the rest of your week. I love you. Um, and yeah, be good. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.